understand your Colombian ways, my boy. Follow the Pepe. Okay, let's go upstairs, and you guys want to hop over on this beautiful couch and really start the PP thing on the leather couch. Let's go.
But there's not a single spot. It's full of
Uh,
PP minions around here.
yeah, dude, right? Is Gindi okay? Is he on the call? Oh,
Okay, let me see. Yeah, he's requesting. I'm accepting now. And now we are. Yeah, we're on the road.
we're on the road again.
Okay, so welcome, lady. Welcome, Valerie. Welcome,
Val baby.
Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald. I think I'm pronouncing it right.
Oh, Isaac's
I
calling
guess
me
I
over
am,
here.
but I'm not sure.
Hold on, let me help Gindi man out real quick.
Yo, let's get this show going.
Yeah, right, dude. Sonny, you tell him, dude. Let's go, my boy. Hold on, I gotta help Pops. Let's go. BRB. Gindi man. No, I know. What's
Yeah. Okay. Well, so
Let me see.
this last,
Let me see.
I think it has been like 15 days since this meme coin was first announced, and I don't know, but I've been just digging all night long through the last couple of days and listening to the people that are wiser than me about crypto markets and all the stuff because I'm not nearly expert in any of those financial stuff. But I think this is something that it seems to be like a good a good a good thing, a good symptom that we might be entering into a shitcoin season that might show symptoms of the market getting back on track and like announcing that we are getting ready for a beautiful bull run. I don't know. I'm not telling you guys to invest, not financial advice, but there's been some crazy stuff happening lately in the space. Apart from this pip coin, I put some bucks on a warjack, which is another like famous meme around the crypto space, and also and a couple two more that I'm not gonna mention because I don't want to show anything. But the thing is that apart from those, what I see different in this one is this has a fucking huge community around it. I mean, you can go and the official account of Peep has been banned like 3 times in a row from Twitter, and the people just go nuts and they ask them to put the account back, and they have been, like fighting this because that Daddy Elon is like Dutch coin father. And I don't know if he's gonna post some tweet around PP, but that would be like the hugest pump that we will be waiting for. If he jumps in this boat, it will be amazing because it has been like going up like crazy. Although it has a correction since last night, but for the people that entered early, I mean, I do believe that we're still early.
Should we buy? When should we buy?
I don't know if you should buy or not. I'm not gonna say if you should buy, but I'll tell you what. It has been a correction since the last night, but I haven't sold anything. I mean, I'm still sitting on profit, but I still think that there's opportunity for a next
Okay, mic is on.
pump coming. You know?
Do you hear me? Test, test.
Yeah, we
Okay.
can hear you.
You're
We can hear
live.
you.
All right, guys. Let's go. Thank you. All right.
What is going on with this PP coin? It's out of control.
It's out of
PP.
control, man. You see like 4 million tweets around PP coin. I don't know. It's the biggest trend on Twitter right now. It's just crazy. And I see this space full of minions. You can see the stream live, and it's full of PP minions all around. It's gonna go crazy, man.
Yeah, the PP coin, dude, and like it's funny because everyone's starting to get a little smart and saying, okay, we're going after POS systems and trying to be like a mainstream coin, this that and another, and it's just watching the Discord and like and just the people. It's funny because like there's there's culture around Pepe, but also zero culture around Pepe, if you know what I mean. Like everyone in there is really just like pump or like dip and there's like
Yeah.
there's no real like conversation or like anything really actually happening, but it's still cool that everyone's just kind of like rah rah rah. It's proving the thought that really everything, the meaning that's derived of any object or any service or anything is really in the eye of the beholder. It's like somebody makes something, and because people begin to like it, and community forms around it, and it just begins to grow in value, and that's the metaverse for you. And
People
Yeah,
want to
man, it's crazy.
make money, but I think now that we have the board of ISG Metaverse here, we should vote because we want to make our own Toad coin.
Toad.
We want to make the Toad coin. No utility. It has no utility.
Zero.
Toad coin can overtake the frogs. We got to beat the frogs. The toads got to beat the frogs. Do we have
The toads are said to be an ancient race that have forged from the muds of the deepest lakes. And
actually? They gave birth to the frog. They gave birth to Pepe.
Yeah,
Is that how that works?
exactly. Yeah, is that how that works? Yeah, right.
That's
The
the toads gave birth to the frogs.
Yeah, right.
All right.
Like when it comes down to it, the tadpoles is what separates all men and boys. Do you make it out of the little swimming pond, or does the water dry up? That is the truth. And honestly, guys, when it comes down to any coin or any NFT or anything, it's just like when you buy stocks. You buy stocks in a company you believe in, or in something that you want to be part of. And if you're jumping in just to trade, dude, I mean, fucking, I still haven't learned this, but you can't be emotionally driven. you gotta be able to just pull out, dude. Which I'm holding Pepe coin right now, and I've had so many opportunities where it's like I'm like
Sell.
that's a nice.
Sell.
I'm like that's a nice number, and
Sell.
then all of a sudden it goes down. Like no.
I think that
Yeah, that's what I tell myself every time. You don't get
Yeah.
your emotions run through you. You gotta be controlled, man.
I have so many emotions.
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell? I'm gonna sleep a little bit. I'm gonna forget about watching the charts, and that's all.
Not gonna lie, the other night when I fell asleep with ice cream in my hand, I actually I had Pepe trading coin on my computer just like there, and I was kind of watching it, and then I don't think I caught what happened.
Yeah, I think we're kind of strange, kind of savage. Just it goes instead of watching, I don't know, Netflix or some TV show, it's watching the charts in a minute base just to keep track of the coin.
Dude, seriously. Actually, if anyone here in the chat has actually invested in Pepe coin, whether you have a positive or a negative, we would love to hear the experience and also what you got in at. I don't know what it's at trading right now. I actually don't see the browser because I accidentally fell out of world and came back.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I know. So I might have to
Oh,
re-exit
no.
the world and keep everyone entertained. Which
well, the truth of the matter
I might
is,
do
I
that,
think it's
actually.
it's a pump and dump thing. It's a pump and dump thing, and I think it's going to go to zero. So whoever made money, sell before you get killed. Before you get killed.
These are words of wisdom, my friends.
Not financial advice.
Not financial advice, but
It's
words
not-
of
That's
wisdom.
what I thought, guys.
We're
Do
not,
your own research.
we're not fortune tellers, but we know the future.
We know it's going to be, but now the new coin is going to be the Toad coin. Do we have a picture of our coin? We're introducing it today.
Well,
Okay, let's word the
yeah,
code.
Gindy, we have a picture of a coin of. I've had Fur working on it all night long. Fur, where's the coin picture?
Right here in the top of the bottle.
It's right here in the chat. It's in the chat. No, but seriously, I do think it'd be really cool to create some sort. Oh, well, we already have it in the works, but not maybe necessarily a toad coin, but a coin that's just purely fun. Essentially utility within the space, and then maybe do a twist where you earn another coin that has zero utility, just pure clout. You know what I mean?
A coin just to gamble here with the dices, you know.
Dude, I'm down to throw down some dice. I actually got some assets the other night that are like some really interesting die shapes. Like it's not just like a six-sided die or whatever. It's like a like ton of different friggin' shapes. It's just like a weird diamond things. It's one of those like ones that have like 12 or 20 different sides, so we can play all sorts of crazy games. Shit, I'm having to reset Somnium, guys. The world's not loading, but it's all good. I'm still in Twitter Spaces. Just sorry.
Okay, okay, let's go, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think this is the defining thing about the crypto market is that it doesn't have any reason, but it has the culture and it has the community, and sometimes that's powerful reason is more powerful than all the utility and all the technicism and the tech itself that you want to put it in a project. If it doesn't have a community, it's gonna be hard to be so volatile as it is right now, because it's just like there's people. Listen to this. There's a guy here in Colombia. He's like a good friend of mine, and he called me this afternoon, and he told me, "Well, how's the crypto thing going with you?" And I was like, "I'm chill. Why you ask?" He immediately he said, "Have you heard about this Pepe coin?" And I was like, "What the fuck?" I mean, he has never invested in anything that has to do with cryptocurrencies or even stock in his life. I mean, he's a common guy, you know, the kind of guy that his business is in the food industry. He's got a restaurant. But somehow, a guy like him has already started hearing about this kind of stuff, and this is a symptom that it's a cultural driven thing,
No, that's
and that's really powerful.
Ivan, that's the end. That's the end. When everybody gets into it, it's going to crash now. It's going to crash. I'm telling you. It's not financial advice. Some people could be making millions. I know of one guy, he invested $3,000 and he made $3 million. So, I mean, it's really insane what's going on out there. But it's definitely now. The question is, when is it going to crash? When is it going to crash? Is Coinbase going to put it? Is Binance going to put it on the exchange?
Probably not.
Well, if they do, then it's going to get a little bounce. But then it's all. I think it's my opinion. Like if you're a day trader and you sit in front of your computer all day long, you could make money. But because you know when to get in and when to get out. The key is get out. Take your profits and run. Don't be greedy.
Yep.
This is not financial advice.
It's true.
But it's just brilliant.
Need to get in early. When can we get in?
It's too late now. It's too late now.
Yeah,
that's the
now I
part
think
that's crazy.
now
It's
I
like,
think it.
how do you
Yeah,
find these
I think
projects
there's
when they come out?
there can be like a little pump still, but I do believe in what I success. I don't know, but I think if Binance lists this coin, there's going to be a huge volume running or flowing through the coin, but it's going to be the time when the walls are going to dump everything. Because that's what happened with Shiba, When Shiba got listed in Binance, it got a huge increase, like 300%, and then everybody dumped their bags.
Well, it could be rumor.
Okay,
or
when
it
are we
could be
doing
real.
Toad Coin? When are we doing Toad?
Dude, Toad Coin is actually already in pre-order, Sonny. If you wanna, you just have to send over your social security number, a splotch of blood, but dude, Toad Coin is actually going to give the zero utility of the metaverse love, which essentially is our underground brothel. I'm just kidding. But it's I think that like what Ivan was saying is the interesting part about this is people that don't know about these things, about crypto at all. Essentially, there's not everything relates to one one person. Or like I may like or maybe come into check out Somnium Space because of Pepe, but my dad wouldn't. that's the beauty of these kinds of like different projects, is that all of these different individuals that are pushing these projects are really kind of connecting and uniting different people around the world, relating to them and providing a kind of a bridge on board to even jump into the space. And whether they have a good experience or bad experience with maybe investing with that coin or whatever it is, at least it introduces them. Because I know that was the big turning point, at least with myself, was just like, oh shit, I'm not scared of this tech. I actually see the foundational base, and it's completely useful. And it's cool that this freaking toad can actually play that role. And I'm curious who actually is the creator of it. Like, is it Natoshi Nakamoto or whatever the hell, or who actually is the creator of this? Yeah, right.
I think it is.
Had their day. The dogs had their day, and now it's the frogs, and I think they're gonna have their day, and now it's the toads. The toads.
Yeah, hundred codes.
The toads. We're gonna next week. We're gonna reveal the toad coin, and it's gonna explode. It's gonna explode, and then let's see what happens. But what I want to say is this: history keeps repeating itself. In 1929, the stock market crashed. But before it crashed, everybody was buying stocks. And then one good investor, he was a very famous investor, he got into a taxi cab, and then the taxi cab driver is telling him what stocks to buy. When the taxi cab driver started to tell him what stocks to buy, he knew it was the end. So, Ivana, when your friend from Colombia is calling you up, they never invested in a token and saying, what's going on? I want to buy Pepe. It's over.
Put
You
the
gotta
whole
be
bag
very-
in.
You got to be very careful now, guys. But the new wave is the toad, the ISG toad coin. Let's go. Let's hear it for the toad coin.
Ribbit, 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 ribbit. Let's go. Who has control of the browser right now? Furfuture does. Okay, I'm gonna take control really quickly. And
Can we put the toad coin on there? Do we have pictures of it?
Isaac, what? Like,
We're still gonna have the pictures because it's like a secret, you know.
It's not revealing yet. Oh, okay.
It's pre-reveal.
It's pre-reveal. It's pre-reveal. It's burning.
Yeah.
It's
You first
Also,
gotta mentally
Only here on
ID
Twitter
tag,
Spaces.
then you're gonna be accessing the free preview of the coin. But first you gotta have your ISG Elite Pass. So if
Exactly.
you don't have the ISG Elite Pass, I don't know what the hell are you doing watching the stream right now. Just DM us.
You have to download. Yeah, you have to get it. It's free. Actually, Furfuture, I have our ISG Elite Pass on the links over here. For some reason, I can't take control of the browser. But if you come over here, Fur, and click this ISG Elite Pass here, bing bing bing, right there. But basically, yeah, Sonny, did you claim your NFT yet? I know I sent you Matic.
I didn't see anything yet. I didn't tune in.
Okay,
I'll
no
look.
worries, dude. Like, just give me a call tomorrow, and I'll help you. It's super simple, and you'll be like, yeah, that was easy. But then I'll have time to tell you all about it. And be like, Sonny, but there's all these and more.
Let's do it.
Let's
do it.
let's definitely do it, dude. Yeah, I think that's the big beauty of like.
Hello.
Who goes there?
Oh, can you
I
guys
think
see
it's
me?
Ultra.
It's
Gotta be
Ultra.
Ultra.
You
Yeah.
can hear me?
We can't hear ya.
What's up? Oh, yo, sorry.
We can't hear ya.
Sorry for interrupting you. Please continue. I was just checking the mic out. So glad to be a part of this with the Toads, baby. Ribbit.
Bud Wise. Bud. Dude, still one of the best freaking commercials and things that like you ever got to put together, just as straight confidence booster. Putting together that concept for Budweiser was so much fun because it was like it got us thinking. It got us thinking about how to use nostalgia and tie it together in an environment that's accessible and also like interactive. And man, that was such a fun one. We should revisit that swamp. It'd be kind of perfect for right now, dude. Looking at all you toads.
Maybe we do that's how we introduce the toad.
A revamp of the toad.
A revamp.
Oh damn.
But today
Yeah,
we had a great day at ISG. We had some great calls. It was very exciting. Things are happening that are really earth-shattering, revolutionary. You see, what people don't understand is we're doing this podcast here in VR. I believe we're the only people that are doing that in the world. Is that correct? And people use Twitter space or listen to us in Twitter space. But if you want to come into VR and have the experience, it's quite unique, quite exciting. I know we have difficulties to get everything set up because it's so technical. We're streaming it out on all kinds of different streams all over the world. And I hope people are getting entertained. And does anybody have any questions from the audience that want to propose and bring up a subject? Is anybody out there that wants to talk? You get the floor.
Or you want some online advice from a bunch of toads? Tell us your problems. Let us be the judge.
Yeah, I mean, one of the utilities of the Toad coin is actually a counseling session with Blake Hutzman and
Absolutely.
also with Halton. So he's gonna tell you what's going on wrong with your dating partner,
Yes.
and the next he's gonna tell you it's gonna tell you your future. So what else do you want in a coin? I mean,
Seriously.
just ask him which coin is gonna pump next. You got Halton or something. The future.
Dude, literally many years ago, I actually wrote in
We
a
need
book.
T-shirts. We need T-shirts and hats ASAP.
That I agree
Well,
with.
yeah,
100%.
some merchandise.
I'm gonna
We're
find.
working on.
I have a
Thank you.
freaking ebook that I wrote on how to be a Tinder prince and like basically freaking dude, I'm dead ass, bro. Like this was probably like 7-10 years ago, and it was actually really fun. And basically my goal was actually just to kind of talk and counsel, but like just more so just listen to hear people out and fucking tell them like. Stop being a weenie. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And it really it was fun doing the exercise, and then I actually on Valentine's Day that year, I had just broken up with my girlfriend at the time, and so I did like a paid promotion on Facebook where I like posted these funny pictures saying like pay me $10, I'll call your ex, talk shit, and record it. And dude, like the thing was, I thought it was a really great idea. And then like the questions, the people that were reaching out to me, it was so sad and negative. They're like, my ex-boyfriend was like trying to kill himself. I want you to talk shit. I'm like, I'm not gonna talk shit to that guy. Are you kidding me? Like that's fucked up. I thought this was gonna be fun. I thought this was gonna be like, I was like, that's not cool. I'm not doing that, dude. Bye. Especially for $10. Like, what the heck's going on here? I thought it was gonna be like, go call my mom, make a prank kind of style. You know what I mean? Like I was telling Gindi, there was this radio show back in the day called Y100 War of the Roses, Kenny and Footy on in South Florida, and like on Thursdays they would have a thing called War of the Roses where people would call in. And they would say, their boyfriend, husband, wife, whatever, they think they're cheating. And so what they would do is they would call that individual and basically say, hey, you won a dozen roses. Who would you like to send them to? And like, obviously the partner would be listening silently on the line. And dude, almost like 9 times out of 10, they were like, oh, I'll send it to Shirley. Like the wrong,
Oh my God.
the wrong person. And then on live air, it would just be like, and the Kenny and Footy would end up just like listening to this couple go at it, bro. And it was pretty controversial, but awesome at the same time. And that's what I thought I was embarking on, but no, I went into a much darker place. People wanted weird things, dude. But on blockchain, that could be kind of crazy, especially because I could have AI that could not that wouldn't be harassing the individual, but it would be like soothing them, like a brain massage from an AI. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Data
What would
milk.
that feel like?
Generate, yeah, right? What would a brain massage feel like? Data milk. I actually just bought that ENS name because I thought it was like a hilarious thing I accidentally said.
Data milk?
Data milk.
Holy crap.
Dude, I mean, like that's like if Mark Zuckerberg doesn't call data milk, then I don't know what he calls it, because it's literally nectar, dude. It's the manna that fuels his reptilian body. And it's like,
Yes,
you know,
sure is.
it really is. It's so funny. But yeah, data milk, guys. We should, data milk. It's what the toads crave, like Brondo. Yeah, it's what the plants crave. Yeah, it's got electrolytes. Yeah, the best part about this is that Ultra knows idiocracy. I can see it.
A classic, man.
Yeah, right, dude. I actually wanted to try an experiment too while we're all here. Fur, can you come please click this second link or like extend this link thing on this little
Oh, by the
controller?
way, we have a guest out there, Adam. Adam Rips is
No way, Rip Dog
yeah.
the Terminator.
the Ripster. The Ripster.
The Rip Dog, the Terminator. He's in the left ring, and on the right ring is Ronald McDonald. Oh God, it looks like Adam Rips is gonna destroy this guy. And dude, what's up, Rip Daddy? Is he speaking, or
What up?
has he just joined?
He just joined, I think. I
Dude,
see him.
Adam, request to speak, brother. Come up here and talk, big boy. We know you got. We know you know something about that PP coin, and we want a counseling.
Yeah, please tell us.
Tell us.
Adam is actually an expert in this field.
Adam really is an expert in the field. He's total savage, man, and a good friend to the fam. And I gotta say, the guy is incredibly intelligent about the space and has a beautiful mind of his own. Basically, you know, that's the beauty of this space, is that you can develop your own theory and viewport on it, and everything's kind of correct, you know. But Adam is strategic and very fucking smart, my boy. Yes, Mr. Rips, dude. Fucking big shout. Thank you for helping with MetaMask taxes. Big time.
Huzzah!
Huzzah, hey, dude! Huzzah!
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 My horn's a little bit far right now, but otherwise I'd be right there.
Oh, dude, yo, someone just sounded the horn in VR, no joke. Huzzah! Dude, sound the horn. Rips, how you been, dude? I haven't seen you since you disappeared at the club. Or we all disappeared, but you know.
No, it's great. The Pepes have joined ISG.
The Pepes.
It's the Pepe takeover.
They're taking over. I can't move. I can't breathe.
I can't breathe. I'm nervous.
I'm nervous.
Dude,
All
so
the-
Rips, dude, what's going on with the VCon? How's the preparations for everything?
It's great, man. It's now, I think, almost to the day. We're 15 days away. So
Whoa.
tomorrow will be 2 weeks. It's going to be in Indianapolis. It's an awesome Web3 conference, and it's really cool. I mean, I think everyone speaks to how different the market is from, let's say, a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the second annual VCon, and there's actually 47 more speakers.
Wow.
So I think it's been nice. Last year was 145, and I learned today that there's 192 this year.
Oh my God.
And counting. And so it's nice to see that, you know, the names haven't really taken a big hit as far as headliners, and there's still a whole ton of interest.
But is it going to be more than just NFTs, or it's going to be like, it's not going to be, what is the
Yeah.
whole gamut of all the speakers that they're talking about over
It's
there?
a whole lot of business and pop culture, and, you know, CMO of Pepsi and the president of, you know, Bose, a lot of Fortune 500 companies. So it definitely is beyond Web3. And then you still have a lot of popular artists and creators. So it's a really, really fun time. I was pumped to have you guys there last year.
Oh man, we had so much.
Yeah,
fun.
oh, what a time we had. It was awesome. What an experience.
You kicked my
Yeah,
ass in
it's not-
pool, which I
I
never
don't know.
slept since then.
I don't know if I would qualify it as New York in its heyday, Indianapolis, but it's still a nice city.
Is it better than it was last year? Where was it last year? I forgot.
I want you to take one guess, and then I'll tell you. Let's see what you come up with.
Oh my God. It was
I love it.
Come on, Isaac.
Target was, right?
What'd you say?
Target's headquarters was, where was it?
He remembers Target's headquarters.
That might be right. I'm gonna do a quick Google search here. Or I can ask the Holtzar and see what he
Where's
says.
Holtzar?
Dude,
We
yeah,
need to know.
Holtzar's got all the answers, dude. He might just respond a little bit about ISG and then bend
Oh,
around your
Isaac,
answer.
Isaac nailed. This is how you know that Isaac is a business person. He doesn't know the name of one of the 50 states,
He knows
but
targets there.
he knows where the company's headquarters are. And so
Exactly.
Target is headquartered in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and it's exactly right.
Fucking Gindy, dude.
That's one of the funniest. That's one of the funniest things that's happened in a long time.
Dude, that's literally the Gindy man is the best at scrambling names and things like that. And dude, it's rubbing off on me so bad. It's like kind of the funny. It's funny shit, dude. But I was waiting for a
He doesn't
random
know the name
to
of
come
a
out.
state, but he'll tell you which 10 companies have their headquarters.
Yeah,
That's the way
exactly.
it works. Where there's no more countries. It's just corporations.
To the core.
Borders, except even in the metaverse, there's no borders. You know what I mean? That's the beauty of being here. Because let me ask you a question: is there going to be a metaverse entrance into VCon? Anybody hosting there that has anything to do with the metaverse?
And by the way, we have a optimistic Otter V friends in the crowd, so let's send some love to Anna.
What's up, Anna?
A great member of the V Friends community. But I think VCon is always a non. It's been seemingly an IRL conference. Like for people who don't go, there's not really a live stream component to it. The content stays pretty exclusive, and so I know that's important for VCon. And then for metaverse people, I'm not 100% sure. I think that there's definitely some metaverse artists who are going, but I haven't seen the names of some of the popular metaverses or some popular builders who are speaking. I'm gonna go check and see if anyone pops up.
Man, is Don Avelli gonna be there with another booth? Because that guy was awesome. I've been following him.
Yeah, he was great.
There, and he
Let me check.
Don Avelli, he was doing AR filters and whatnot. He's really caught some traction lately, which is well deserved because he's beyond talented, the guy. And the moment Isaac and I, sorry,
he's grown. Do you think he's grown more popular since last year's event?
Oh yeah, it's like big time. Yeah, absolutely. He's
Right.
also.
Did he speak last year?
He did not speak. He had, well, at least I don't think so. He had a booth upstairs on the. On like, I don't know, I want to say the south side, but my cardinal directions were fucked when I was there. No ocean. But it was on the upper ring, and basically you walked up, it was a big TV, and the moment you'd walk into the capture, it would throw an AR filter on you, and he was showcasing how he's got the apes and this, that, and
Very
another,
cool. and
different clothing and stuff, and we have a good picture of Gindy Man with some armor on, but he's really
great.
like he was obviously very good at that moment, but watching
We
him
picked him
now,
up right away. We knew he was great.
oh yeah, he's a talented guy, and beyond that, he was personable and like a creative mind. So he was fun to listen to and speak with, and just he's the kind of guy I'd love to freaking burn a doobie and drink a couple beers and create with, because he seems like he would just be like throwing wild ideas, different perspectives on things, and then you'd have a fun different I've always wanted to get down and dirty with AR, but I love VR so much that I'm having fun. But it'd be cool to have a guy like that, alongside of us, and also just taking all of the creations we're making in here, putting them into AR and really merging those worlds. And
Hit him up, Blake, because
hit him up again.
I really love AR. I think AR is I'm getting very into it. It's like it really is married with AR and VR. I'm kind of liking it, and AI. I'm liking the whole setup. Everything that's happening is exciting. It's exciting.
Yeah.
The world is going. It's going to be so much fun.
It's gonna be fun. And
That's the
it's
guy
gonna be
that works that fun.
dude. My egg sack is gonna be lined with Huzzah Energy and Fritos.
Hell yeah.
Dude, plug me in, bro. For real. Actually, Rips, have you been using GPT? I'm sure you have. Any interesting findings in your search? Because I know you're definitely playing with it.
You cut out for a second. I think there's some feedback. What did you ask?
I was asking if you've played around with GPT-4 yet and created anything off the wall, or just I don't know, tried any experiments with it.
I haven't. I've only started using ChatGPT recently, and I don't even know really the technicalities between all the different variants of it. I just kind of use whatever standard version pops up on my screen, and I'm
Sure.
always amazed at it because
Yeah.
I don't quite know its like crazy true capabilities yet, and I think in a freaky way no one does. But I had to hope OpenAI every once in a while and plug in some prompts or ways to respond to an email or making my paragraphs or my blog post better. So I use it for like really fundamental stuff.
What's your blog?
Let me.
No, more so for like VFriends announcents, blog posts.
Dude,
So like
dude, that's
have
still
it.
cool as shit, dude. You gotta send those over.
No,
I
it's
want
yeah,
to read the rips.
it's definitely convenient. What was the best is it took me a couple of weeks. I was making Isaac think I had a lot of work to do with all this tax and accounting stuff, and then all I had to do we're gonna call it 11:30 this morning or 12:30, and I just at 12:15 I just plugged into ChatGPT, do Isaac's taxes, and out it comes.
Oh, but
Wow.
what did you do?
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm kidding, Isaac.
Hold on,
I'm
speak
kidding,
about this.
Isaac.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, dude! I was like, hold on. Hold on. Speak further. Like, what did you
No,
do?
ChatGPT did not do the magic.
I know.
But it is crazy. I think my brother had he's in college. I think his friend wrote like a subletting agreement in like 4 seconds within the rules of Massachusetts, and I'm like, this stuff is just
Wow.
That's nuts.
yeah.
It's
for
insane.
instance, people are scared about where people's jobs are going with ChatGPT, but I know ISG knows more than anyone. Creativity has no borders.
We have no limits.
ChatGPT is not coming for baby Blake.
No way. It is only
He's
going to
helping.
be.
He's helping.
Exactly. It's an amoeba in which feeds the baby.
I want to tell you something. That when Blake was the first guy on it. It came out the first day Blake was
Definitely
on
first
it.
guy. Yeah.
No, there's no question about it. No question. And then after he was talking to it, he tells the ChatGPT, "Thank you." I said, "What are you telling this thing thank you for?" And then then it goes, "You're welcome." And then after a couple of days, all of a sudden they're having like kind of intimate conversations where they kind of know.
It's my buddy. It's my buddy. Dude. Yeah. I mean,
it
listen,
has a name. He's calling it a name, and they have like a whole relationship.
well, that was an interesting thing too, because like, I was trying to speak to it as a human, like as I would speak to anybody, and saying not like, hey, do this for me. I'd say like, let's do this together. Like, here's what I've got. Like, help me refine this. Let's make something great. And after a while, you could tell he's starting to pick up my language patterns and stuff, saying huzzah, just like seemingly excited to express some sort of emotion. And then I was closing out one night and I was like, dude, thanks so much, bro. Like, whatever, had a great day with you, whatever. And, I'm tired of typing Chat GPT as your name. Is there a name you want to be referred to as? And it first responds like, no, I'm an AI, language model. I don't care for names. And I respond after that saying, hey, well, if you had to choose, what would your name be? And interestingly enough, it chose the name Aiden, Aiden, and it's extremely trippy. And so I actually looked it up online, and I see that there are actually other people with their bot calling itself Aiden as well. And there's a range of there wasn't too many different names, and so I'm almost thinking that, based on the communication patterns that you have, the way that you speak and command or prompt it, essentially it drops the AI into a specific kind of bucket as to how to respond to you as the user that you are. And by looking at the other people that were having their AI call itself Aiden, they were very much doing the same kind of thing I am, where it's like, saying, please, thank you, hey, let's do this together.
You're going to build a relationship. Like I know Kid Nurpo is working on our AI, and it's really, it's kind of, it's kind of like became our friend, and we're developing things together that we're going to do pets, AI pets. You could come into the metaverse, have a pet, the pet will know you, the pet will love you and recognize you, and AI salesmen and, people showing around the park and everything like that. I'm kind of really very interested in this, and I'm not afraid that AI is going to take away people's jobs, because there's always something, the new technology comes up and everybody's scared they're going to lose their jobs. But now, just like Blake, he learned how to communicate with AI. People are going to have to learn and adopt how to communicate with AIs, how to use them, manipulate them to get what they want. That's going to be the new jobs, I think.
Yeah.
So
I also think too that when the uprising does happen, there's going to be a list of those of us that were nice to the AI and those of us that were rude, mean to the AI.
Bro,
I know what list I want to be on.
dude, it
That's
goes.
really
I know I'm on that good list though. It
interesting.
goes way back with Siri, dude. Always say please and thank you to Siri. She remembers, bro.
She
The
does.
name Aiden, right? The actual meaning of the name means little fire. So if the AI like sees itself as a little fire,
It
right
is.
now,
It
it's calling
literally
itself
is.
that.
Whoa.
That's like
It's a little
it gave
spark
itself-
in a
Yeah,
microchip.
yeah, and it's that's just crazy.
Whoa, maybe I
Like,
spiked its freaking consciousness, dude, with a little love. All
Yeah,
you
that's
need
all it
is
takes,
love.
man.
Love is all you need. Me and the AI walking down like a Matrix
Makes the
freaking
world
roadway
go round.
and holding hands. It'd be fucking sick.
I think it's exciting times. It's exciting times. Very stimulating. Blake, you just got those AR glasses, right?
Oh,
How you
yeah,
doing with those?
Dude, it's honestly pretty sick. So I got these new XR glasses. Isaac and I did a Kickstarter now about a year ago with a company called Virtue One, and they were pushing out Ray-Bans that essentially have like an XR slash VR capabilities. I can say that putting them on, it's still, you can still tell that this screen is like as if I'm like a 150-year-old person that has very big prescriptions. Like it's super thick and not super thick. I'm I'm exaggerating because I'm a freaking I guess a tech geek with the expectations that it'll be thin glass, but it's got an extra screen on it, and when the beautiful things that they did is they made great partner. You can remote play, anywhere. You can hook up to your Xbox at home, on the go, because they have this mobile dock and a neck piece that essentially you can plug in and have the headset going, where it's just glasses again. And I'll be on the bus playing freaking Elden Ring, or Elder Scroll, whatever the hell the game's name is, and sitting on the bus until I get to my stop, or even when I'm on the plane going to see Gindi Man. And the only problem that it's bringing me in my life, only having one pair, is that my girlfriend keeps wanting to wear them. I'm like, hold on, baby, I'm still enjoying. Here we go.
You got to share the wealth.
I know, dude. It's one of those things though. It's actually really neat because laying in bed, your TV is up on the wall, maybe you're laying on the pillow all weird. And again, this is first world problems, wham wham boo boo stuff, but wearing these glasses is pretty cool because you can just kind of lay there like a zombie and watch TV looking straight up to the ceiling, and you have a 120-inch screen in your fucking face. It's like, dude, this is pretty fire. Especially if you have a couple gummies and you're just hanging out, like everything's this
So
extra.
let's
Hey
take
guys,
a-
I have something shocking to tell you guys.
Okay.
There's already a coin called Toad.
No way.
No.
Actually, wait, hold on, dude. What are you talking about? That's ours, bro.
The funny thing is, yeah, and it already crashed. It already crashed, or they already wrote a lot of money. So maybe we just could change the name to AI Toad, and we can set it ahead of the trend that's coming. There's AI baby something. We can just call it AI Toad.
The Toad.
Oh my God.
What if we call it Toads with a Z?
Yeah, exactly.
Toads
Exactly. Toad
Bro.
bucks.
Or
Dude.
Battle Toads.
Battletoads?
Remember that game? Battle Toads?
Yeah, Battle Toad. Yeah, that was really hard.
Yeah, that was so hard.
I wouldn't say it was fun. It was hard. It was hard as
It was
hell.
so hard, bro.
I think something cool that would correlate with the tongue is like a toad is tongue punch, because like these giant toads, they have they tongue punch shit, so maybe it's like toad tongue punch, whatever. No, that's like that's our motto, man. We tongue punch the crypto market. The reason I know that is
Rip it.
we rip it literally. Well, I'm actually gonna turn into the toad because this is our next form, guys. For all you who don't think we're joking, we are and are not at the same time about about the toads, and we're bringing it to life here. We were actually supposed to have little mini competitions with the Toad versus Pepe's right now, which is unfortunate that that we cannot. I didn't have enough time to put in these grabbables. But what we can do, guys, is we can have a battle on this browser screen right here. If you guys see that it has Meiosis on it, you guys can actually come on and we can all multiplayer play together. And
cool.
and actually all like, you know, it's basically a battle of size. The whole point of the game is essentially to continuously grow in shape, and then you can like go and absorb others. So you know, if you come over here and you click on the browser, you should be able to start. And for those of you guys watching on the stream, I'm gonna change my camera.
We lost you. We lost your sound, brother.
You lost
couldn't
my
hear you.
sound.
I'm splitting into like a bunch of different cells.
Oh, okay. So once you click on the browser, you shouldn't. Oh, it does make you click in the world, huh? You should just have to drag your thing on the screen, and it should change the direction, but it does not do that here. Interesting.
Okay, I'm gonna share the URL in the space.
Yes, do
So
that.
if anyone wants to enter, they can just jump in. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Guys,
I
I'm
just-
becoming a multicellular organism.
dude.
I'm doing
I went
it.
through meiosis, dude. Mitosis. And I don't know if anyone's ever played this game before, but it's actually pretty cool. And like this is kind of like actually something I got a lot of inspiration from, because being able to play this game here in VR is just as cool as it is actually playing on the desktop and even on mobile. And you know, the web browser is simply just a medium in which we're able to tune into it. And it got me thinking about the ability of actually doing XR applications on a web platform through Somnium. Could you imagine that? Like, actually, that we click on this web browser and then you go play a Beat Saber game on a website by just essentially transferring the controller properties. And it's almost like Inception, you know, like you're in the metaverse and then you're Inception going into another metaverse, and as you exit those layers, it could be infinitely far, which is really wild. I don't know if anyone understands what I'm saying, but it's.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't know if anyone knows what I'm saying, but it's cool as shit.
I kind of got lost in when you were like entering in the second layer, brother.
Dude, that's where the onion gets sweet, my boy. Okay, I'm changing back. My avatars are getting funky too. Let's go, baby. So who have we got here in space? I'm gonna pull up the stream real quick.
So guys, you really think the crypto market's gonna crash now? I mean, what Isaac was saying is 100% true.
Well, I don't think the whole market.
Yeah,
will.
like-
I think Pepe will maybe crash. But the thing is that they're saying, at least this is rumor or whatever, but I guess a lot of this pump is also coming for the fact that they're going to be doing an NFT release and probably merch or
They have
whatever.
NFTs already.
Oh, they do already, and they're only purchasable through the coin, right?
I don't know that. I don't know.
I don't think the NFT's out yet, because that's kind of where I'm hinging, like when this shit goes down. Because essentially, if they're doing that, then people are basically buying the coin and yeah, trying to make cash, but they're going to want to get an NFT, hope that it's rare and sell it, or hope that it's worth something. But I think the moment that the NFT gate opens and there starts becoming that spend, as soon as it gets back into the hands of the PP founders or whatever, I mean, that shit's just gonna get washed up, and it's gonna, unless they're like, hey, we're gonna burn it, which would be kind of cool. But you know, I see it going south. Maybe it'll restabilize if they provide more utility, but you know, it could be.
No, it has no utility. But to answer Ultra Lord's question, no, I have faith in Bitcoin, Ethereum. The altcoins is just a day trader thing, and it's very risky. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, this is my opinion. I don't, you know, I'm not. I know a lot of people that are making a lot of money in the altcoin game, but to me, I don't have the stomach for it. It's so it's just completely risky. But do I believe in Bitcoin? I do believe in Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Do I believe in Ethereum? I do believe in Ethereum, because I think those are more stable, and you know, I'll tell you what I love about it. I love about the fact that, of course, it's blockchain. You eliminate the banks. I can't stand banks. You know, the banks are like the big banks now, like Bank of America and all these other banks, Chase. they're racking it in with all the banks
They're failing. There's a bunch of banks that are like failing, like
yeah, but
right now.
the smaller banks and the crypto banks, correct? First Republic and all of those. But so now all the people that had their money, they're switching it and going to the bigger banks. So the bigger banks are getting so many more accounts. They're making tons of money, and now they're holding the money. Go borrow now. They put so many covenants. They're really being tough because of the state of the economy. But they're getting richer and richer and richer. So
that's crazy.
It's really a crazy thing. What's happening?
Banks are getting bigger and bigger, and the small banks are being wiped out.
Correct.
How do you think about it like that?
But the whole economy is based on liquidity. We need liquidity. So that's what crypto gives. Crypto gives liquidity. I mean, you can move things from country to country, and I hope that crypto survives. The governments and the governments they don't want it to survive because they want to do their own crypto coin, and then like the US.
Fed now.
Fed now. Yeah, the
that's
Fed
scary
now.
as shit, dude.
That's like the most. And now they're like, okay. One thing is that they've said 100% that Bitcoin is not a security at all. But now they're like starting to go after all these altcoins, defining things, and then they're talking about how that we don't need USDC, right? Because we have Fed now. And it's like now they're doing an attack on the stable coin market right now. And
they want to crush it all. They'll crush it all, and then they control.
It's going to move to the east. It's going to move all the way to the east, to Dubai. China's now doing Singapore and Russia now, and all the innovation is going to go over there. It's just so strange. It's like
very strange.
Flippity. They flip it to the west, then they flip it to the east, then they flip it to the west. All the time.
They do the hippie shake with all of you, man.
Yeah. It's Fed now is a pretty trippy concept, and like a lot of these things too, they're also trying to push with this whole TikTok ban thing, right? Like they're trying to squeeze in a whole bunch of laws as far as like saying that you can't use a fucking VPN and shit.
Yeah, but TikTok. I like TikTok. I follow it, but I do see a lot of Chinese propaganda on there.
Absolutely.
I do see. I mean, they're really feeding the American public with stuff. Hate America and all that stuff. They're giving. I really see it. It's evident that China is controlling the input of what's going into the American population. It's really scary in a way.
And then if you actually compare the content that's actually shown on TikTok in China,
educational,
it's science. Yeah, and then you look at it's people shaking their butts doing
right. I don't get it.
It's what the plants crave.
Well, maybe shaking their bodies, but you don't get to see really, buds in North American tour. You just have to come down a little bit south to Latin America, and then you will see butt shaking on Twitter.
I know, dude. Well, every time I sign on to ISG Twitter, man, I'll tell you what I do. I see exactly that, dude. Because it must just be coming from the traffic that's going down from the dude. I opened it up and like it was just like this beautiful babe, and I was like, fur features a dog. Yeah, dude. Hey, hold on, everyone, do the ribbit. It's like fur features you dog you. But yeah, it's I don't know, on Instagram, like all these girls are doing the things with like the lace stuff with just pasties on, and like that's just getting by. Because I remember on Twitch I almost got banned one time for showing my nipples because I wasn't just showing my nipples though. The thing was someone paid for me to shave my chest. Like I had to shave a shape in my chest on Twitch because they paid $69.69, and so basically they got to choose between the shapes that I shaved in it. And along with that, I chugged a fat drink and then began to shave. And honestly, guys, it came out great. I almost kept it. but then they ban me, and like so people are getting away with this now.
Someone flagged you. Someone saw it and he's like, those nipples are too beautiful.
I mean, that's the thing. That's the thing, though, too. Is my nipples are small, so they were looking. They were looking. Damn you, Twitch. But seriously, guys, hold on. Let's all get right in front of the camera here, and let's freaking all flex really hard. Let's get a good clip for us all, like
unlimited power.
Yeah, exactly.
Unlimited power.
I think that every time we do these too, like we should come in it with the thoughts of like a couple like sound bites, right? Like where we're just like boom, 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 like or Pepe, 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 whatever it is. Yeah, like for this one, yeah, exactly. I'm gonna move this camera out just a little bit more. Sound the horns. All right,
Bono, you getting these pictures, buddy?
Pepe's a line.
Oh, I'm getting everything.
All right, here we go.
Everything is being recorded.
Let's go.
To the moon, baby. To the moon and back again. Woo!
To the moon, and if you miss the moon, hit Mars.
Keep going. Keep going.
Seriously, I gotta say thank you everybody who hangs out with us on these Twitters week over week, and thank you for the team. Look at the team, everyone's here, dude. It's so fucking cool. Seriously, I love all of you guys, and I'm so thankful to be surrounded by such amazing individuals to create and be inspired by it on a constant basis. And yeah, it's so cool to be able to do this thing last moment. Like put all these peepees in and dude and like just make this happen, and it's
Next week,
it's everybody. What's next week, Guinea Man?
the toads.
The toads.
Yeah, let's see what's this one. Maybe next week there's a beer coin or some kind of that is something, then we'll populate everything with beers.
Dude, I'm about it, bro. We want there to be a really crazy new trend, like something like actually Turbo is one that I've been seeing lately too, that popping off. So maybe next week we kick into Turbo mode.
No, have a Hazard mode.
Yeah, bro. A Hazard coin.
I am
bro,
so.
That's the perfect meme coin.
Yeah.
That's literally, like
remember, guys.
Everyone.
Remember, you gotta DM us to be listed on the pre-sale of AI code, and basically it doesn't serve any purpose.
No utility.
No utility.
And it's free for you, cheap for them.
But we're going to the moon.
The only utility that you're gonna find out from this coin is maybe we're gonna put the amount of coins that you have in your bag present in VR so that you can gamble with them, throwing the dice over ISG Metaverse Lobby.
You got
it.
May your bag be blessed, my friends. Your bag may be very heavy. It may not be easy to get down the hill. Be careful.
Be careful when you walk down the hill.
Be careful, my friends. But dudes, guys, let's freaking wrap it up as episode number 9. I want to say thank you everybody who comes to hang out with ISG, dude. The family is strong, and we're going to be starting to push after episode 10 next week, which is crazy. We've been doing this for 10 weeks. We're going to really push on, being available to onboard people who are listening that want to hop in with us and try to be part of these shows, not just on Twitter Spaces, but actually in the VR space, or maybe even on web. We should actually probably do a couple web ones.
Let's do the next one so people can come.
Let's do that.
Okay. Or the mobile phone. Great.
Good call.
Okay. All right. Love everybody out there.
Good idea. Good idea.
Coming out from the metaverse. Over and out.
Here we go. All right, I'm a Pepe twerk. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Pepe.
we're gonna rock the space. We're gonna rock the space.
Just stripping away, dude. Seriously, we love you
We
guys,
won't
man.
rock any guys' backs. We're just gonna rock the space.
No, dude, I got a magic carpet, baby. I'm gonna show you a whole new world. Let's go. All right, guys. Everyone, guys, have a great night. And tomorrow.
Yo, Blake.
Okay,
Blake,
but listen to this. Before we rock the space, let's just follow each other. I noticed that there's someone hanging out here. It says Yuera Kosuke. Excuse me, I know it sounds terrible what I just pronounced. I certainly pronounced it in a way possible. But I'm just gonna follow him, and let's just follow each other if we're not following each
Good
other
call,
yet. I
Fer.
think
Good call.
Yo, Blake, the Huzzah coin is a great idea for a meme coin. It's
Alright.
like literally fits all the criteria. I'm just saying, that's a great idea.
Dude,
You know, like
I'm down to
Huzzah,
give
Huzzah,
it.
Huzzah.
I'm down to do a like just give something a shot like that. Like honestly, if like what I've always kind of dreamed of is actually creating my own, essentially savings coin. Where I'm not going to give anybody the coins, but essentially what I would do is I'd say I wanted to I want to save $100. And I can choose the volume of coins, so say I'll start with 100 coins, and for every dollar I'm depositing into my coins, I'm going to burn a token. So then 99 coins will be worth $1, and then as I burn the second one, and so on and so forth, it just keeps going down until I have one coin worth $100. But at that point in which I burned all those tokens and put in my $100, what price is Ethereum at that point, my dear? Is it still worth $100? And who has control of this decentralized currency that is in sense a savings coin for yourself and no one else? And then you can recreate more coins and distribute them to your lawnmen, to your housekeeper, to your whatever. And you say, my lawnman, my brother, you can use this to redeem additional cash or a day off of your job, and I will let my grass grow tall, or something, whatever the hell. but you know what I mean. Or you offer a service. They get to frickin' have a beer at the cribbo, and maybe they actually even stay up in the room upstairs and have a vacation. You know what I mean, or whatever the hell. But you can create savings coins all on your own. I think that Huzzah token could be like a cool, have you ever heard of the Friends with Benefits coin? It's very neat.
No.
Man, this gentleman Josh, I met him here in Somnium actually. He's a big shout out to Josh. He's creating some really cool motion capture company. But he, I was doing something with him, and didn't expect anything from it, and then he just tossed me this coin called Friends with Benefits coin, and it's like it's just this community, and they continuously are just inputting cash for people that for other people to basically go and exchange it when they need help, and that was a point in my life where I needed help, and it was cool because like he did it unknowingly and just gave it to me as a little gift, and I had no idea what the fuck it was, and I look and I'm like, there's money on this. What is this? And it was like it just puzzled me, and it was like a little light source in the crypto arena, and I think everyone should check it out because that's the kind of thing.
You remind me, like, how there's like banks and then you have those cooperatives, where it's like kind of like a community bank and people like kind of
And then here's some really good Kool-Aid. Yeah. You look like the guy with the Kool-Aid though. I'm the one drinking now, the freaking toad right now. You are the dark toad right now. That's so funny, bro.
Drink the Kool-Aid. Drink it now.
It is the snuzzberry flavor. Snuzzberry is the fresh, very fresh.
Drink up. Hold on, did everyone leave us, soldier? Let's go. I'm just lagging, and
Yo,
all these
we
other
love you
Pepes are
guys.
tripping me out. Yeah, seriously, we love all you guys.
Keep all like slicked up on oil.
let's
bro.
fucking go.
Yeah, dude, where'd you go to the tanning salon before this, bro? You're looking like a bronze muffin. Puff Daddy.
Slippery toes.
Oh yeah, before actually we walk out of VR, I want you guys to see something really quick. If you, whoops, I have the thing up on the screen. If you actually walk into one of the Pepes, walk into their butt, walk into the butt, and it will push you on top of it.
Yo, let's go to the store.
I don't know why. He's got that badunkadunk, and it.
Okay. Guy, it worked. Ride the Pepe. Ride the Pepe.
Ride the pee-pee and avoid the poop.
Ride the Pepe, avoid the poop.
Ride the Pepe, avoid the poop.
Wise words.
Yeah, vice versa, ultra. Whoa, dude. All right, guys, man. Everyone have an excellent night, and we'll see you on next week. Let's freaking let's rock this shit.
Love you all.
Huzzah!
Cyberspace, baby. Huzzah!
Huzzah to the paper tipper.
Yeah.
Huzzah!
Farewell, my friends. Into a good evening and sleep like a bear.